the little membrane there, the little soft part. You don't have to take that out if you don't care. That's fine. But I just want to show you. Now, my pepper is all cleaned out. It did not take a big hoopla to get out the seeds. Now then, I'm simply going to move this to the side. I'm going to cut this part off because I'm going to chop this off, and I'm going to cut it up, and I'm just going to put this in my rice, or I can save this back for something else. Okay? Which I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to save it for something else. And there's my seeds intact. I don't have a big mess. Now I can do whatever I want to with these. I can save them. I can put them in a compost if you do the composting, or just pitch them. All right, now I'm going to come back. I'm going to have this. I'm going to do this one as well, but I want to show you here. I've got the little patty in here. I'm going to add some water to this because it is frozen, and if you're working with frozen ground beef, you can add a little bit of water to it, and it will help it cook. Especially if you're I'm just going to break this up. So you can do that. And I will season this with salt and pepper. We'll be back. Okie doke. See what I've got here. This is just about done. So, and I did put salt and pepper on it. I'm going to open up my Spanish rice pack. I'm going to put that in there. I'm doing it a little different than what the directions say, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Put in a cup of water. I'm going to grab another cup. Because the instructions say 2 cups. There we go. Now I've got my other pepper cut. But you can chop that up. I have this little container I saved back from another purchase. This does not go in the dishwasher. It does not go in the microwave. I just kept it because I thought it would be a good thing to put some fresh vegetables in. And it is. Alright, now then. Stirring up my rice here. It says to cook it for 7 minutes. Let's smell it. It smells nice. It smells like Spanish rice. It's got that bit of a Mexican spicy flavor to it. Now, if you ever have made stuffed peppers, or if you have them, do you like them with cheese on them? My late husband liked them with cheese. But he liked cheese. He was a cheese guy, but I can do without that. I'm fine with it just like it is. But you can put it on there. It's nice. I won't be, but you can. Okay. Now, this is what I like to do. I like to take a little bit of my, I think you can see that. I like to take a little bit of the sauce and put it in the bottom of whatever pan I'm going to cook them in. And just because I'm only making 2, because just me, one is for my meal and the other one is for another meal, another time. So now if you want to parboil your peppers to speed up the cooking, soften them a little bit, you certainly can. If you, I don't honestly mind if they cook long or if they're not completely soft. I don't mind that, but you can put these in or steam them a little bit or soften them up in your microwave if you want to. You can do that as well. So I put this in there to give them some moisture. The rest of the tomato sauce is going to go on top. I did bring up an extra can of sauce just in case I might need an extra can. I don't know. We will see how far we get with this one. Okay? All right. Now I'm cooking my, the ground turkey is in there. And honestly, you can use ground beef, you can use the ground turkey, ground sausage, Italian sausage, honestly, or you can just use sausage links and chop them up. Use whatever you have. I had not purchased any bell peppers for a very long time prior to last week because they cost too much. And I just couldn't do it. So, all right, this is going to take 7 minutes for this, and when the rice is done, we will come back. Okay, the rice is done. Actually, it's rice, and it's called rice and pasta blend. Normally, I would not put pasta in my stuffed peppers, but hey, why not? So I'm just using my ice cream scoop to fill my peppers. See how much we have here? I'm going to give my peppers a little tap. Put some more in here. All right. See there? There's my peppers. Now, because I have some rice mixture left, I'm going to take the rice mixture and I'm going to put it in the bottom of my baking pan, my loaf pan. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because that's what I always did, because I always ended up having rice mixture left after I stuffed peppers. So, I would put it in the bottom of the baking dish, and that gave a nice little bed or cushion for the peppers to sit on, along with the sauce. And it worked out beautifully, plus there was always a little bit of extra rice in the bottom. Now I'm just going to nestle these in there. And I'm going to take the rest of the sauce. I haven't done anything to this sauce. If you want to, you can. I'm not. Normally, if I were making stuffed peppers the way I usually do, I would be using canned tomatoes, rice. I'd chop up peppers in the rice. I would go to all that trouble. However, these stuffed peppers, I'm just using pantry staples. Do any of you have allergies lately? I do. It's allergy, excuse me, allergy season for me. I never used to have issues, but now, in the last, since I was in my 50s, I started having issues with it. So go ahead and, you know, that's like 20 years. All right. Now, you have to admit these look pretty good, and they're really easy. I have preheated my oven to 375 degrees. These are going to go in. I may or may not cover it with foil. I probably will, to keep the steam in, and then take the foil out towards the last. That way, I think it helps them probably cook a little bit better. So, they're going to be in the oven until they're done, and I can't give you an exact time. If you want to test for doneness, just prick the side of the pepper with a knife, and if it feels soft enough for your taste, then they're done. We'll be back. Okie dokie, the stuffed peppers are done. Now, remember how I told you that I test them? I put a knife in the side, and if the pepper feels the way I want it to, then it's done. Now then, these took about 45 minutes. I covered them for part of the time, and the rest of the time I uncovered them, well, last 5 minutes or so. If you're going to put cheese on the top of yours, then uncover them, and the last 5 minutes put the cheese on and let it melt. All right. So I'm going to pull one out. Here it is. Very nice. If you like, you can pull up some of the rice. A very hot pan. All right. Now, the second one will go in a container, and I can have it for another meal or have it for lunch. So it won't go to waste. Now then, show you. Let's cut into this. You want to cut into it and see what it looks like on the inside? Shall we? I think we should. I don't mind. I'm going to cut into it. I'll cut it in half so you can look at it and see what it is. There it is. It's all nice and stuffed. Smells really good. Now then, I'll show you what I'm going to have with my stuffed pepper. I'm going to have some lima beans. These are the last of the lima beans that I had frozen in a package, and I warmed them with a little water in the microwave, and put a little pat of butter on them, salt and pepper, and they are awesome. I love lima beans. All right. Shall we taste this pepper? I think we should. It's probably really hot, but let's taste it anyway. Now, if you want more sauce on this, by all means, use more sauce. You can use pasta sauce if you want to. Put some rice here. Well, I have to say, it's pretty tasty. I will put a little salt on. Because salt makes food taste good. Alright, now then, let me show you what I'm going to have for dessert. I have here some mangoes that I canned last June. My Jewel store had mangoes on sale very, very cheaply. Now, I really don't care for fresh mangoes, but I thought, well, maybe they would be good if I canned them, which I did, and they are delicious. I really like them canned. I do not care for them fresh. I can eat them, but they're very good this way. And I have 2 coconut cookies from Aldi, or from Dollar General. These are the $1.35 coconut cookies. They're delicious. So this is going to be my dessert. This is my supper, and I'm going to sit down and eat it, and I'm going to enjoy it. All right, that's it for me today. I hope that you will give this a try and shop your house and see what you have that you can make for a meal or 2, and give it a try. I think you will really like it, and you might be surprised at what you can come up with. Okay, all right. I love you guys. I really do, and you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay, all right. I will see you next time. Bye bye.